How to add a custom domain to your Shopify store. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll show you how it's done. So doing so is very simple, and it could be one of the first things that you may want to actually do. So to get started, you want to actually go to settings from the Shopify admin. From here, you should be able to find domains. So simply just go and click on that. And now you simply have two different options. Now, first of all, I need to note that you already do get a domain with Shopify, which is going to be the name of your shop, and then .myshopify.com, which is going to be this one for my case. But if you want to change it to be something custom to your brand, then in this case you have two different options. Either buy a new domain from Shopify or connect an existing one if you have one. Now, if you want to connect an existing one, you simply just click on this and you want to just go in and add your domain. And then the next step is going to really depend on your host provider, whether it's going to be Hostinger or GoDaddy, whatever it may be. It's just going to depend on the steps with that specific host provider. But if you want to buy a new one, you simply just go in and click on buy new domain, which it's going to be very easy because it's within Shopify, but it may get a little bit tricky to use this domain elsewhere because it's from Shopify. It's not impossible, it could be a little bit difficult, and also it could be more within the expensive side of domains. But you can simply just search up a domain.com and you can just click on search and find the one that you like, and if you want to purchase it from Shopify, just go ahead and do that in here. And this is it. From here, from this page, you should be able to see all the different domains that you have, and you can feel free to adjust each one of them and make the one that you actually like as primary. As long as it's the primary one, by just clicking on it, you should be able to see the option. It's going to be the main one that you use. And you can also even add subdomains from the same method that I just showed you. So this is it for this video. It's a very short one. It's very simple. So hopefully you found it to be informative. And for more information, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for watching.